Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Ranking the Golden State Warriors most valuable trade assets. The Golden State Warriors are in a transitional phase, trying to balance their aging core with a younger supporting cast. With Stephen Curry still playing at an elite level, the Warriors aim to maximize their championship window. However, they face challenges such as Klay Thompson leaving for Dallas and financial constraints with their salary cap. The front office has been active, bringing in players like Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield, but there's still a need to explore trade options to strengthen their roster. Let's dive into who their most valuable trade assets are as they strategize for another title run. Jonathan Kuminga has emerged as one of the Warriors' most intriguing young talents. Drafted 7th overall in the 2021 NBA draft, Kuminga has shown flashes of his immense potential with his athleticism, defensive versatility and scoring ability. At just 22 years old, he remains a significant part of the Warriors' future plans, but also represents a valuable trade asset given his upside and manageable contract. In the 2023-24 season, King, who averaged 16.1 points, 4.8 rebounds and 2.2 assists per game over 74 games. His shooting improved with a field goal percentage of 52.9% and a three-point percentage of 32.1%. These numbers reflect his growth as a player, particularly in terms of consistency and decision-making on the court. King's athleticism allows him to guard multiple positions, making him a versatile defensive asset. His ability to switch onto guards and wings alike fits well into the Warriors' defensive schemes, which rely heavily on flexibility and quick rotations. Offensively, his explosiveness and ability to finish at the rim provide an additional scoring punch off the bench. However, the Warriors will need to consider King's contract situation soon. After the 2024-2 season, K will be a restricted free agent RFA, meaning the Warriors can match any offer he receives from other teams. This impending need for a contract extension adds another layer to his trade value. Teams trading for him would have the opportunity to secure a talented young player long-term, but they would also need to be prepared to offer him a substantial extension to keep him on their roster. Brandin Podziemski, the 19th overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft, has quickly shown his potential as a valuable asset for the Warriors. Known for his sharp shooting and high basketball IQ, Podziemski has become a reliable contributor off the bench. His rookie season stats are promising, with averages of 9.2 points, 5.8 rebounds and 3.7 assists per game over 74 games. Warriors trade targets don't include two All-Stars insider in their effort to shore up the roster ahead of the 2024-25 season. The Warriors engaged the Jazz in talks for Lauri Markkanen, pro reports, but two other All-Stars available in the trade market, Zach LaVine and Brandon Ingram, have not piqued the interest of Golden State. For the Athletic, Shams Charania, they've shown no appetite to enter the Zach LaVine or Brandon Ingram market. Charania wrote on August 6, both LaVine and Ingram saw their trade value plummet after the 2023-24 seasons. While LaVine played just 25 games due to a foot injury, Ingram had a forgettable playoff run for their Pelicans in a first matchup against OKC Thunder in the four-game sweep. Ingram averaged 14.3 points, 4.5 rebounds and 3.3 assists while shooting a paltry 34% from the field and 25% from the three-point arc. Those numbers were significantly down from Ingram's regular season averages of 20.8 points, 5.1 rebounds and 5.7 assists at a respectable 49% shooting. shooting from the field. That disparity in regular season and postseason numbers led some to question Ingram's intangibles and ability to play in pressure moments. However, Kendrick Perkins suggested that Ingram could rejuvenate his career in a Warriors uniform. "I would like to see Brandon Ingram to the Warriors because we know that the Pelicans are listening to offers," Perkins said on the July 17th episode of NBA Today on ESPN. "Go to the Golden State Warriors. I think Brandon Ingram alongside Draymond Green and Steph Curry not only would do wonders for him but that would do wonders for the Golden State Warriors." Perkins went as far as to predict that Ingram would put their Warriors back in the thick of things in a loaded Western Conference that includes powerhouses such as the Nuggets, Mavericks, Thunder, Timberwolves and other up-and-coming teams. This is a young man that has proven that he can go out there and average 25 a night. He's a bucket getter. Perkins said of Ingram, "He plays the most important position, the wing, in the game, and putting him alongside Steph Curry and Draymond Green would actually put the Warriors back in the thick of things in the Western Conference." On August 4th, a video went viral on social media showing Lavine and other NBA stars such as Heat's JJZ Jr. working out together. In the video, Lavine looked like his pre-injury self, moving around the court quickly and draining threes effortlessly. Warriors' next trade target after whiffing on Lauri Markkanen is obvious. The Utah Jazz are officially removing Lauri Markkanen from the NBA trade market. The 27-year-old forward is expected to ink a long-term contract extension in the coming days, according to Shams Charania, Anthony Slater, and Tony Jones of The Athletic. The Star's new deal will pay him upwards of $200 million over a 5-year period, tying him to the Jazz franchise through 2029. It will involve a renegotiation of Markkanen's current deal with Utah, using its $33 million of open cap space to add to Markkanen's current $18 million salary. He is eligible to make up to $42.2 million during the 2024-2 campaign. That is the richest contract in Jazz history, a well-deserved honor for Markkanen. He was a highly coveted trade asset across the league, with the most notable interest stemming from the Golden State Warriors. In the end, however, the Dubs never came close to meeting Utah's high asking price. Markkanen wanted to stay with the Jazz, and he's willing to see through a rebuild. That is a rare level of commitment from a star in a small market. Markkanen was positively electric last season, averaging 23.2 points, 8.2 rebounds and 2.0 assists on 480 SL, 399 SL, 899 splits in 33.1 minutes. He was fractions of percentage points from a 50,409 season as a true 7-footer, which speaks to the special nature of Markkanen's skill level. He's one of the best shooters in the NBA, packaged in a frame that is perfect for the modern NBA. This contract should age like a fine wine as the NBA's salary cap blooms with the new TV deal. Markkanen's impact is not predicated on athleticism, so he should remain effective for a while. Now let's talk about Golden State. What comes next for the Warriors, who are clearly in the market for another all-star to elevate the roster around Stephen Curry? Well, there are multiple options, but one clear best outcome. Jimmy Butler enters the final year of his contract with the Miami Heat without an extension. He has expressed his desire to stick in Miami and at least finish out the season, but there is a palpable disconnect between Butler and the front office. The Heat are probably weary of Butler's regular season absences and selective effort. He's a postseason assassin. But it only matters if the Heat can confidently make the playoffs every season, not barely scrape in before Butler's short-term commitment to Miami was firmly reported. The Warriors and the Philadelphia 76ers were teams overtly connected to the 34-year-old All-Star. Well, the Sixers just signed Paul George. There's a good chance Butler isn't really available until next summer, but the Dubs should absolutely keep their asset trove stocked in anticipation of a run at the two-time Eastern Conference champ. The Warriors won't have the money to sign Butler outright, but he becomes an immediately appealing sign-in-trade candidate due to his age and contract situation. Odds are Butler wouldn't cost half as much as Markkanen. In terms of a return package, he will command more money annually, which could get tricky as Golden State navigates the new CBA. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Jimmy Butler? Leave your opinion in the comments.